Well, what's up again there, guys? This is Brian, the Three Topics Gamer, here to give you just another one of my monthly channel updates where I'll be giving you pretty much a bit of a heads up on everything that is going to be happening over the next month. And I've got some good news, got some bad news, and I've got some requests for all of you guys because with this whole coronavirus craze that's been going on, a lot of things have gotten really messed up, and I am no exception. So we're going to start off with the good news. So, the good news that I can say going into this month is that I don't know what happened. I don't know how this happened. I don't know what I did that was different or whatnot, but I can tell you this right now. Last month's subscription count was the highest that it has been in over 3 years. It was high. I ended up getting a lot more subscribers than I normally did, and I even got this really funny looking YouTube beta notification letting me know that my account had increased by this much percentage because I had reached more people who are not yet subscribed. So a lot of people really subscribed over the past month. It was well over 1,000, and I want to thank all of my new subscribers and possibly all of you guys that may have spread the word of my channel and helped, because even I did not anticipate this. Now, when it comes to subscription count, I know that there's a lot of you out there that only care about one thing, and that's hitting that 60,000 count. Now, I still think that we're gonna fail. However, if things continue to go in the direction that they are going, and I am watching my channel's analytics every day, things do not seem to be slowing down. This month, if things keep going, this month is going to be even bigger than last month in terms of the count. And if this continues to go, not only will we possibly hit our goal, we're going to be hitting this thing relatively quickly. Which means that the assurance of a Versus Series Season 6 is looking more and more likely by the week. I'm not saying this. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that maybe something will happen. It'll slow down, or maybe I'll start losing some. I don't know, but I know that a lot of you guys have really been wanting a Season 6, so I can give you some assurance that heck, it's looking like there is a good possibility that we will get a Season 6, and that it may end up even happening as early as late this year instead of starting it next year. I don't know. The count is going to decide when I officially start working on the matchups because they're already set. Some of them were already in the early stages of scripting. I just need to do the breakdown and then edit and all that. Okay, so that's the good news. Now, when it comes to the bad news is that a lot of my game reviews that I had been planning to do are going to be postponed, and I'm sure you guys know why. Now, this period of time of the month was going to be the business because I had 4 reviews that I was going to be working on, and it was going to be a very cluttered time. And that was going to be Doom, Persona 5 Royal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and of course, Resident Evil 3 Remake. Now, I've already gotten up Doom. Doom was obviously going to be the easiest, and at this moment, I'm currently playing through Persona 5 Royal. Problem with Persona 5 Royal is this game is a lot longer than I remember. I even went back and looked at how long it took me to beat my first playthrough of the first game, and that took well over 130 hours. I've had this game for 4 days. I am 42 hours in, and I still have probably a good 50, 60, maybe even 70 more hours to go before I am done. I am putting a minimum of 10 hours a day into this, making sure to get at least 8 hours of sleep, and then the other time I'm working on other things because I am still working on scripts for other videos alongside gaming and making sure I get enough sleep so I don't drive myself crazy. So I cannot tell you when exactly I'm going to get my Persona 5 review up, but it'll come up as soon as I can. And when it comes to my other reviews, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here because sadly, because I made the dumb decision to want to go to GameStop, my local GameStop isn't necessarily like permanently closed, but they're only doing that whole curbside pickup. The problem is that they have these really crazy rules about how you can pick things up. So I actually paid in full my copy of Resident Evil, and I think I put like $55 down on my copy of Final Fantasy. Now, apparently here's how it works. I cannot pick up my copies even if I paid in full. So I have to wait until they reopen, and then they're going to give me a refund, and then I have to buy them online again, and then I can pick them up. I'm like, this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard GameStop ever do. Ever. So I'm telling you this right now. More than likely, after my collector's edition copy of Ghost of Tsushima hopefully comes out on time in June, because a lot of these games have been getting delayed for various reasons, but that one is still stuck on I believe it comes out in June. That one is still there, so I'm hoping that will not get delayed. But after that, I think for the time being, or at least over the next couple of years, unless I absolutely have no choice in order to get a special collector's edition, I think I'm even going to go back and just get all my games strictly from Amazon, because I'd had no issues up to that point. And unfortunately, even on Amazon's part, there's a couple of little delays. So game reviews are in a pickle. So because I'm spending a lot of time on Persona and I don't have any game reviews, I'm currently working on scripts. The problem is I'm actually going through my scripts in terms of top list videos and ranking videos a lot quicker than I anticipated. I mean, I'm working on content that I had expected that was going to last me months, and now I have weeks to work on them relatively quickly. So probably sometime like over the course of this month, you're going to be seeing a lot of content in terms of top list videos and ranking videos that were planned over the rest of the year, which means I'm going to run out of extra content to work on probably this month, which means that if you guys have any great ideas for either tier list videos or ranking videos or top list videos or any discussion type of videos, please let me know in the comments down below, because the more content ideas I get, the busier I can stay, and the more I cannot drive myself crazy having to be stuck in my apartment for the past month, which sadly I miss going to work, which is weird because I've been doing nothing but graveyard shifts for like the past 5 years, and my body is having a very difficult time adapting to reversing my sleep cycle. I normally sleep all day and work all night. Now I kind of have to do the reverse, and even during days or during nights, I'm trying to do as much playing, and that throws me off. So that's what's going on there. What else have I got to say? I think that was about it. Let's see. We've gone over subscriptions, a little bit about the Versus series, the bad news about the reviews, and running out of content. Yeah, I think that's about it. So as you can tell, I can officially say that this month in particular is probably the first month in which this whole coronavirus lockdown has actually significantly affected my life on a direct presence, and in terms of the type of content that I will be uploading for my channel. So I know a lot of people have it worse than I do. So you know, I'm not comparing myself to them, but yeah, now I'm actually starting to feel it, and I don't like it. So hopefully life can return back to normal either sometime later this month or sometime in May. But hopefully things will get back to normal relatively soon, because yeah, let's just say my mental health is maybe not going to survive this crisis. So that's pretty much all the updates that I wanted to give you guys. If you guys have just, you know, anything you want me to know, or just anything you want me to tell me, or any information or any requests, please let me know in the comments down below. And again, please do not forget that if you're new to the channel, or if you're just a regular of mine, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and press that subscribe button, because as I've said at the beginning, every subscription really does count in the long terms. And like always, I want to thank you all for watching. You're awesome, and I will see you next time.